My name is David Howat and I'm 22 years old. I'm from Scotland and I stay in Ayrshire, a small village called Ochiltree. I work on Misbogue Farm, Mauchline in Ayrshire. It's only a 10-minute drive from where I live. Between the two farms, Misbogue and Auchenwheat, we have about 360 acres. We like to grow our own barley and do a bit of whole crop. We also rent 120 acres as well. Our herd numbers, we have a total of 230 Holstein cows, and 200 of them are going through the parlour and the rest are dry cows. The 200 of the cows are going through a 16x32 parlour. In the future heifers we have about 250 follows coming on and also 100 beef store cattle. So every day I get to work at 6:30, I always go into the parlour to help the boss George Boland to get the milking finished. After that I make my way out to make sure my calves are all fed with cake and they're all haylaged up. They also get a blast with the straw bedder once a day to keep them happy. I jump in the Merlot to go start pushing in all the silage before I start to fill my wagons. The young stock and the dry cows get fed Monday and Wednesday and Friday, but the Friday feed lasts till Monday. The dairy cows get fed once a day. After I've done all my usual jobs on the farm, it isn't hard to find another job. There's always something to do to keep yourself busy. Then you're back into the parlour for 4 o'clock and that's you till 7 till I'm home. The biggest challenge in the dairy industry is the milk price. The milk price is either up or down, and it badly affects the dairy farmers because when it's down, it's harder to pay the feeding bills, machinery and the labour. So when the milk price was at a decent price, we thought we had to get the most out of the cows. So that's why we put this new shed up, to give them more space and that bit more comfort in that feed space, to try get more litres out of them. We're also getting a robot pusher. This machine pushes the silage in 24/7, always pushes the silage in through the night when we're all in our beds. That's also adding litres onto them when it's keeping the silage in front of them all the time. Another challenge is the climate. Here in Scotland it rains a lot, so trying to get your silage in on dry conditions can be quite frustrating, because at the end of the day we want that silage to be the best of figures because that's the cows feeding for the winter. The best of the figures means more milk. Also goes for any crop such as barley. We want that straw to be dry for our bedding and the barley for our cows and the beef stores to eat. Another major challenge is trying to get the youth into the dairy industry. We're needing more young people to be involved. It's a really rewarding job to be involved in. The most enjoyable thing I like about the dairy industry is getting out to the shows. I love showing. The calf shows are the best. Last year I qualified with Misbogue Rich Summer for the All Breeds All Britain, and it was the best experience of my life. I managed to pick up a 4th out of 20 calves, so after that I wanted to try do it with my own herd. I bought a calf in 2018 and it's went on and had its first calf in July, so hopefully the calf shows will be on in the back end to try get it out. I have 6 pedigree Holsteins to my name and my prefix is Norwood Bray. Ever since I was at school I always wanted to be a dairy farmer. I started working on a dairy farm when I was 13 years old on weekends and went on and left the academy at 16 to become a full-time dairy farmer. And at 22 years old, I never looked back. My 9 years as a dairy farmer have been brilliant.